I'm fixing to share with y'all a wonderful coffee cake recipe. And when I lived downtown in my little pre-Civil War house on Abercorn, my side neighbor was Granite Steps. It was a beautiful B&B, and Donna and I got the young woman that owned it. We got to be friends, and so I said, Donna, I know you fix some wonderful things for your guest for breakfast. I said, you got anything, that you'd like to share with me? Because I think I was doing uh, just desserts, maybe. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, she shared a couple of recipes with me. And this is one of my favorites because I just love the flavor of orange. So I have buttered my pan. And I'm going to start by placing one biscuit. And let's see, Donna recommended a 16.3 ounce of flaky refrigerated biscuits. And now we're going to take the other and we're going to cut them in half. And we're going to just put them around that center biscuit.
Paula, these recipes were focusing on Mother's Day.
Yes, this would be wonderful for the children to get in the kitchen along with maybe daddy's help if they're still real young children and make this for mommy. It'd be delicious. All right, so we're just going to put those around. It's going to look like a big flower. Love these easy but delicious recipes. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to put them a little closer. I'm going to have to squeeze them in better than this. Okay, squeeze. Squeeze. And you want to make sure that you turn them, keep them all in the same direction. Okay, so there we go. All right, now I'm going to take my melted butter and I'm going to brush them. And I think I've got maybe a couple of tablespoons of butter here. So they got butter underneath and butter on top. It's going to be so, so good. All right. Uh-oh. That wasn't real bright. All right, I'm going to take my walnuts, my granulated sugar, and I'm going to mix those together. And then I've got like 2 teaspoons of orange zest. And this is what gives it such a great flavor. And I don't want to lose one piece of that zest. Not one piece. Donna has moved out of Savannah, and I have no idea where she is. But if you should see this, Donna, I thank you for sharing this recipe with me. And I send you love and best dishes, sister. She was a fun little neighbor. All right, now I'm going to put these. What was that? Oh, that was the melted butter. I'm going to put these in the oven. Let's see. We're going to bake them at 350 in a 9-inch round cake pan. And we're going to bake it for about 20 minutes. Then we're going to take it out. And I'm going to make a nice orange glaze to go over it. So y'all are getting a picture, aren't you? A wonderful little something sweet to make for mommy. All right, our coffee cakes are in the oven. We're going to bake them at 350 for about 20 minutes. And while I'm waiting on those to get ready, I'm going to take my cream cheese and my powdered sugar. And this is going to be the glaze that we're going to put on them when they come out of the oven while they're still warm. And let that glaze kind of melt into them. Okay, so I'm going to add I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of orange juice. So, you know, it may be orangey enough. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to have to switch to a spoon now that I got that cream cheese. Therese, would you pass me a spoon, please? Thank you, rather than me getting in your way. I think all it's going to take is the 2 tablespoons. I think that's pretty good, just like that. All right, I'm gonna put some orange. Oh my gosh, it smells like I've just cut the freshest orange. And I'm gonna put just a little drop because that may be more than a drop. Better.
More better.
And more better. I think I might need like another tablespoon or so of powdered sugar, Teresa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I don't want it to be so loose that it all rolls off. You know, like those cinnamon rolls that you buy. You know how that icing, it'll kind of sit up on it. So I do want a little to kind of sit up. All right, that's like 1 more tablespoon. I think it could be a little bit thicker still. Maybe I'll have this right before the coffee cake's done. So look what we have. We have Donna Sparks. I think it was Donna Sparks. On the Granite Step Inn, my neighbor when I lived downtown. This is her orange coffee cake that she would serve her guest because the Granite Steps was a B&B and it was beautiful. And the way it got its name is going up, it was all granite steps leading into the inn. All right, now I wound up adding 3 heaping teaspoons of powdered sugar to this because I was just afraid it was going to be a little too thin because I want it to, you know, some to stick. Ooh, how many people are going to fight for that center one? Okay, so this is straight out of the oven, y'all. So it will melt. Maybe I put too much powdered sugar in it, you think? I just wanted some to sit on top. Oh my granny gracious. Yeah, I probably put a little too much powdered sugar. Because it's not running down like I thought it would. It's been so very, very long since I've made this. Last time I made it, I was living downtown, which I hadn't lived downtown in, how many years has it been now? Many moons. Yeah, I want it to run down a little bit. Every drop. We're going to get every drop. Dad, this would be a great little morning wake up on Mother's Day morning, on Sunday morning, if you get in the kitchen with your little children and let them make mommy a coffee cake and tell her how much you love her and how much you appreciate her. Mm-mm. Holy moly. I had forgotten just how good this was. So all you mothers and grandmothers out there, I send y'all a lot of love and wishes for best dishes to y'all on your day. Thanks for being who you are.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.